Welcome to Debate Central. My name is Jawaharlal Nehru. I am broadcasting from MIC today. Our program will explore the letters written between Mahatma Gandhi and Tagore. These letters were written between 1915 and 1941. As many of you know, these were the years leading up to India's independence. During this time, there were many different movements with different methods trying to achieve the same goal. One major movement was the Swadeshi movement. The Swadeshi movement focused on Indian nationalism and used economic strategies in order to remove British control. Strategies included boycotting British products and the revival of Indian-made goods. People in this movement also burnt foreign clothing and picketed shops selling foreign goods. The letters written between Tagore and Gandhi were private in the sense that they were written exclusively to each other, but they were printed for the public to see. In these letters, Gandhi and Tagore debated many issues, such as truth, freedom, democracy, courage, education, and the future of humanity. Although they differed in many ideas, they had a deep respect for one another.
Hello, I am Mahatma Gandhi. Although my name given to me by my parents is Mohandas, I am called Mahatma Gandhi because Mahatma means great soul. I was given this name by the people of India. I was a leader in the Indian independence movement. I greatly value non-violence and non-cooperation. I was a member of Indian National Congress in 1921. Throughout my life, I fought for easing poverty, expanding women's rights, ending untouchability, increasing economic self-reliance, and above all, achieving Swaraj, the independence of India from British domination. I was assassinated in 1948.
Hello, I am Tagore. I was born in Bengal, and I am known as the poet by Mahatma Gandhi because of my poetic writing style. In my life, I have written many poems, short stories, songs, novels, plays, and essays. One of my best-known works is The Home in the World. Although I opposed British rule in India, I was not in favor of the Swadeshi movement. I am a firm believer in cooperation. I believe in working alongside the British in order to achieve my dream of independence. Now, Tagore, what do you mean when you say you believe in cooperation? I believe in working together with the British rulers. Non-cooperation only leads to building a barricade between groups of people. In a world like today, living completely closed off and being unwilling to engage with certain groups of people will only lead to the destruction of humanity. What we need is communication and love. As I have told Gandhi in my letters, we are beginning to discover that our problem is a worldwide problem, and no one people of the earth can work out its salvation by detaching itself from others. Either we shall be saved together or drawn together into destruction. I believe unity will bring about the truth that we are seeking. When I contemplate my dream for India, my one prayer is let India stand for the cooperation of all peoples of the world. The spirit of rejection finds its support in the consciousness of separateness, the spirit of acceptance in the consciousness of unity. Gandhi, on the other hand, you believe in non-cooperation. Can you say a little more about this movement?
Although Tagore has stated his belief that non-cooperation is a doctrine of separation, exclusiveness, and narrowness, this is far from the truth. I would like to assure him and the rest of the public that non-cooperation is not any of these things he fears. Rather than creating a wall between India and the British, non-cooperation is intended to pave the way to real, honorable cooperation based on mutual respect and trust.
Now, Tagore, how do you believe the people of India should go about obtaining independence? We must not focus on the foreigner, yet rather focus inwardly. We need to discover the truth within ourselves. by delving into our souls. This movement cannot occur if only a fraction of the country is involved. We must work collectively in order to achieve a true independence. As I have told Gandhi, to gain one's own country means to realize one's own soul more fully expanded within it. We must win our country not from some foreigner, but from our own inertia. Mahatma, what do you have to say about what the people of India should do in order to gain independence? Two key components to my non-cooperation movement is the revival of Indian-made goods and the boycott of foreign goods. Therefore, I am asking the people of India to burn foreign-made clothing. I am asking the people to devote 30 minutes of their day to spin on the chakra. As I have told the poet, it was our love of foreign cloth that ousted the wheel from its position of dignity. Therefore, I consider it a sin to wear foreign cloth. For me, economics and ethics are one and the same. Economics that hurt the moral well-being of an individual or a nation are immoral and therefore sinful. I believe it is immoral to consume foreign grains while my neighbor who produces grains is starving next door. Therefore, I believe it is sinful to wear such cloth produced by the British while my countryman is impoverished because his job in producing cloth on the chakra couldn't compete with foreign-made cloth. Hold up a second. So you're telling me and the rest of India that we should burn foreign-made cloth? What about the people who can't afford such clothing? You would rather burn foreign cloth than give it to people who are desperate for such necessities? I feel that the clothes to be burnt are not mine, but belong to those who most sorely need them. Not only this, but how do you expect people who do not own any cloth to participate in this movement? Poet, that is a good point you make. Yet I refuse to give anybody of any socioeconomic status cast-off clothing. No one deserves such sinful, immoral cloth. Rather, I would give them the best of my clothes and treat them with the utmost respect. Now, Tagore, I have a question for you. Newspapers have publicized a story about an encounter between you and a group of students. What exactly happened here? A group of students said to me that if I would order them to leave their schools and colleges, they would instantly obey. Because this would go against the principles of cooperation, I refused to give them this order. The students left angry and doubted the sincerity of my love for my motherland. I believe the students should not leave the school before they have another school to go to. It hurts me deeply when the cry for rejection rings loud against the West in my country with the clamor that the Western education can only injure us. This cannot be true. Wait. Poet, you say that there are benefits of the Western education. Yet what exactly are they learning? English is what they are learning. Did you know that today, boys think that without knowing English, they cannot get a government service? Girls are taught English as a passport to marriage. Hundreds of youth believe that without a knowledge of English, freedom for India is practically impossible. This idea has eaten into society so much that in many cases, the only meaning of education is a knowledge of English. All these are for me signs of our slavery and degradation. I would not have a single Indian to forget, neglect, or be ashamed of his mother tongue. Well, folks, this was a very interesting discussion we have had between Mahatma Gandhi and Tagore, known as the poet. Thank you for watching and tune in next time about the benefits of garlic in Ayurvedic treatments. Do you have any last words, Mahatma or Tagore? Namaste. Jai Hind!